Alright, I am streaming now. So this is Ziggurat, little roguelike FPS game. I'm playing it because I got a new mouse and I feel like I need practice with it. As you can see, I've played this game some before, getting achievements for doing lots of damage and stuff. I've got this character unlocked that has this crazy fast basic attack. Pick up all that experience and ammo and stuff. I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of speaking voice to use on my stream. That is the boss room. I do not have the portals key yet, so I cannot yet fight the boss. So, yeah, the basic idea of this game is there are a bunch of levels. I'm on floor 1, normal. I forget how many levels there are. Doesn't really matter. And you search around this level fighting enemies until you... Ooh, I got a treasure chest thing. Sometimes these can be traps. Oh, but it's a real thing. And I got an amulet. Doubles alchemy attack rate for some time. So now I can hit E to use that amulet and it will double my attack rate with alchemy, which is the orange thing here. And you can get different weapons for each type, but you can only hold one weapon for each damage type, plus your basic. So here in 4 is always your alchemy weapon, whatever it is. So that was just a treasure chest room, which was awesome. I think that fast attack speed was actually a buff of the room, and I just missed the text at the beginning that said that. Those guys just like to charge you, flamingo-looking dudes. These skeletons throw axes. Flying witch people. And so things drop health too. And as you level up, you'll be able to pick different bonuses, as I will demonstrate after I kill everything in this level. When I right click, you do an alt attack. I'm not entirely sure what turning those people green does. That chalice you may have seen very quickly there is like extra bonus experience or something, I guess. I don't know. Recharge. So this alchemy weapon seems to kind of do a chain lightning attack on anything it passes near while it bounces around, which is kind of cool. Okay, so upgrades. This character I am playing, I can only choose one upgrade. Usually you would have 2. Sometimes you can get stuff, we can get up to 3 or whatever. But I can now recover a small amount of mana at the beginning of each battle, which will probably be helpful, but it's really a tiny amount in my experience. One way in, one way out. This game moves super fast. The run speed is super fast. Trying to think about something to say and talk while also playing it is a challenge already, and I also have this new mouse, which is why I'm doing this. So I got a Razer Naga Hex V2. Now, the Death Adder was there. I know the Death Adder's good, but the Death Adder, I don't know, I had a bad experience with one in the past where it broke. That's probably, I mean, I should have bought another Razer product if that really bothered me, right? But this one has a bunch of little side buttons, 7 buttons next to the thumb. And while not every game will make use of those, and while I will have to configure it to make use of it, you know, I could configure things like, I'm not paying attention to this trap room. I could configure it to say, have all of my weapons on here. So then instead of using my keyboard or whatever to select weapons, I could just hit it with my mouse. In other games it's more useful, like in games where you have like auto run. That's awesome, having that bound to a mouse button. So that's cool. I just kind of threw that thing near them, and it bounced around and killed them. Those guys are actually pretty good at predicting where you're going to go, which is annoying. So you have to vary your pattern. Reduce damage. So that's the downside of this character that I'm playing. One that is... Oh god, I'm getting myself killed. Is that he only gets one upgrade per thing. You unlock characters as you play the game, so it's kind of, I guess, roguelite, or whatever you want to call it, where there is long-term progression. I've heard it compared to Binding of Isaac. I never played Binding of Isaac. If you want to see me play Binding of Isaac, say something in the stream, or make a donation. The donation thing is mostly just an experiment to see how that stuff actually works. Like, the idea that anyone would actually donate to me is seems silly at the moment, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get good at this, right? I'm not going to get good at this game if I keep ramming headfirst into these skeletons. And I need to just use my weapons, is what I need to do. Because look at this, look at this. That's what I should have been doing all along. Just screw you guys. So you can see under the minion's health bar at the top, so that's like total minion health of all minions in the area. So you know how close you are to clearing it. It also has that spells, reduce mana usage, others, increased mana usage, so I burned through a lot of my alchemy juice there. Where is this guy? He's hiding behind those barrels. What a jerk. What a wiener. Alright, so the game will also highlight for you in red, like enemies that are far away when it gets slow, so it's not totally unforgiving in that respect. It'll kind of give you a hint of where you need to go. Yeah. The run speed in this game is super fast. It reminds me of Hexen, which is probably why I like this game, because I love Hexen. Hexen was awesome. And I did a much better job of avoiding the traps that time. See, that's how you're supposed to avoid traps, is not get hit by them. That is a portal key. So, not all the portal key rooms are like this, but I'm bad. Technically, this game is timing you and you get bonus points for time. I don't try that hard to get good times. I would rather try to explore the areas fully, but it looks like I've been everywhere. So now I just head to the boss room. So it's going to be right, then a left, then straight. So yeah, this is a game that I have grown to like a lot, actually. Just quick runs, but you get some progress over time, and you know, you'll unlock, hey, a new type of weapon that you would never have gotten before, or whatever. I don't like my weapon situation here. And I'm already out of ammo for that. So some more ammo, try to toss some of these, kill some of these guys. So even your basic attack, like your one, has a limited amount of energy. It just recharges over time. So you still have to... Alright, and when you kill the boss, everything dies, which is nice, all the stuff they spawned. And what does it give me? Increased enemy drop rate. Alright, so I'll get more stuff. That's cool. So, the score, whatever. I don't really pay attention to the score. It's not the reason I play this game. I just want to see what the next cool thing is that I'll unlock, and then try to find it on a playthrough. Oh gosh, I'm burning myself. So this alchemy weapon creates zones of fire. It's like napalm and stuff. And this is a trap room. Not the best room to start out in, but it's all randomly generated, so you never know what you're going to get. So, boss room. I don't know if I've ever seen a boss room that had 2 entrances. Like, the maps are randomized. Neat. Weird. I had not ever seen that happen before. These mushroom dudes, they send little, like, heat-seeking projectiles after you that are really annoying. But I can just cover them all in fire, and that should solve my problems. Yeah, I picked this game to get some mouse practice because you do kind of have to move things around fast. I've got different mouse sensitivity settings I can play with, so I think it was too sensitive when I got it, and I lowered the defaults down, but like, still playing around with what feels good. I think that's probably about good. Oh, I'll take my bounce around orb. So normally at the beginning of each level you get a weapon. And hopefully you get weapons of different mana types so that you have some options in combat. Look at those full mana bars I have for blue and green, and nothing whatsoever I can do with them right now. They're just a waste. So I needed to find a weapon. But this time it just decided to give me 2 of the same type of weapon. This thing's pretty effective. So that's cool. Bull in a china shop. Getting Steam achievements. I know you can't see those, but I'm pretty impressive. I'll say that. Switch over to my basic attack and just finish these dudes off. The items will despawn after a little while. If you don't pick them up, so you gotta get it. Mana usage for spells. Mana, that would be amazing. If I had a weapon that used mana for spells. The spells are the blue, alchemy is the orange. I forget the name of the other one, but we will remember that together as I hopefully will find a weapon or something. Oh, this weapon's real effective against these dudes. That's great. Don't even have to aim. Although, I mean, I'm playing this because I need practice aiming with this new mouse, so I should probably not just take the auto-seeking weapons. I should have taken the bomb. That would have required a little more skill to use well. And sometimes enemies get buffs, like this dude apparently can turn invisible, so that's fun. He's still there. I guess it's as good a use as any of the seeking weapon. Die already.